Hi everyone, my name is Eric Carlson and welcome back to another uh, radio astrophysics tutorial. Today we're going to be learning how to VNC into the NRAO cluster. And so this is going to be a two-part video or a two-part video series depending on how I upload it. But the first part here is we're going to look at how to VNC it using a Mac device. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to SSH into our observer account or our NM account. So I'm going to use my NM number followed by ssh.aoc.nrao.edu. So once I do that, I will log in. And so we will load up into Gygax. And the first thing that we're going to want to do is we're going to want to go to the master node and request a compute node for the amount of time that we want to VNC, up to 14 days. So what we're going to do is we're going to type node scheduler, and then we're going to give it the number of days that we want to request. So, we want node scheduler -- request, and then the number of days. So for the purposes of this video, I'm going to request 1 day, but like I said, you can request up to 14 days. And so once I've submitted that request, what I can do is I can look at SQ and then -- me. And what we can see here is that I have an interactive node that has been assigned to me, and that's going to be on NM post 009. So what we'll do here is we will SSH into that node, so SSH NM post 009. I will put my password back in. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to run VNC server. So what is going to happen here is it's going to give me a new VNC server. So what it's going to say here is on port number 2, which is what that colon is identifying, that we have a VNC server available to us. So what we can do is we'll open up a new tab here, and then what we're going to do is we're going to use the following. So we'll use SSH --L 590. Now what we want to do is we want to pick a number here that is not 1. So we can do 5902, 5903, 5904, etc. But we're going to do 5902, and then we're going to do NM post 009 because that's the compute node, the interactive node that we requested. And then we'll do 590, and then this last digit here will be the port number for which we, so in this case it'll be NM post 009:2. So what we'll do is go over here, NM post 5902, and then what we'll do is we'll put our NM number here at ssh.aoc.nrao.edu. And again, so we'll log in. And so now it gives us a normal terminal here loaded on Gygax. But what we can do is if we just click our desktop here and we can load up our Finder, what we can do is we can click the Go button here in our menu, and we can go and we can select Connect to Server. Now, what I would do is I would do VNC / localhost, and then, like I said, 5902, which is that number that we inputted here in the first part of our SSH. So if we Alt-Tab back over to that Finder window, let's see here. We can just go back to Finder. There it is, 5902, and we click Connect. Now this is going to be not my NM post number, but my VNC server password, which is prompted the first time that I start a VNC server. So once I click Login here, I am VNC'd into the NRAO cluster. You can see because I am now running on this window with Red Hat, and I can go in and open up a terminal, and work as if I am attached to my Lustre account on nmpost 009. So if you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments. I'll do my best to get back to them. And if there will be a follow-up video on SSHing via, or excuse me, VNCing into the NRAO cluster via Linux.